Hey guys, Preble1701 here, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 2 of the Dominators, this is the first time I've ever seen the Dominators, so it's kind of neat to just kind of give my thoughts on each episode as I'm going through them for the first time. Episode 2 is kind of forgettable. Like, already it's been maybe 30 or 40 minutes since I watched it, and it's already starting to kind of slip out of my mind. I did like when the one guy is talking to Zoe, and she asked him something. He's like, a question. Hey, and he's impressed by the fact she's asking a question. You know, kind of showing she's a thinker. I enjoyed that. It seems like this society, when you see the little, I guess, ruling council or whatever they are, and they're talking about, and this area will be declared a holiday zone for a party or whatever it is. They seem like they're not a bunch of doers. They're a bunch of thinkers. But much like the American Congress, they're a bunch of thinkers that don't actually do anything. Nothing beneficial anyway. Yes, definitely. Yes, the BBC had a very good understanding how American Congress works. And I'm guessing they're a group of people who don't really get much done. They just sit around talking and acting like they get a lot done. And that amused me. My favorite part of this story is watching Troughton just lie his ass off. Man, is he so good at that. That man can lie his ass off with conviction. He can look you in the face and not even blink and just lie straight to you. And I love him for it. When he gets in that situation, when he's talking with the Dominators, and he is just lying and lying and lying. He's like he's jumping from one lie to another, just making it up and stringing it together as he goes along. Like how quickly he's pretending, like, I like how he's pretending that he's dumber than he really is, like trying to fit the blocks in there like any child could do, and he's not good at it. And then not understanding how the ray gun works while still acting scared of it. It's old weapons. We don't know how to use that anymore. That's so much fun. And then I love when he starts talking about how there's the smart group on the planet and then the dumb group on the planet, how he makes up like there's two different groups living on the planet, the smart ones and the dumb ones, and he jumps right into we don't really like them very much. They always tell us what to do. Just how he's quickly jumping from one lie to another. I love it. And the looks on Troughton's face as he's telling. And the fact that he manages to convince them that they're not a threat and the Dominators just leave them there. They don't even kill them. They just leave them because they're useless. Why waste the energy on killing them? Like Troughton said earlier in the episode, a less intelligent enemy is not as threatening. It's a good point. I really like that. And again, right at the beginning of episode 2, the Dominators' bad acting, like when they see Troughton. We are the Dominators. Go stand against that wall. I'm like, oh boy, that's so bad. The theater major in me is like, ooh. I wonder if that's where this story gets a lot of its bad reputation from, is the acting by the Dominators. That and the fact the Quarks are silly. Let me say right now, the Quarks are silly. Their voices are nowhere near as iconic as like the Dalek voices. The Dalek voices are great. The Quark voices are terrible. And then the fact that instead of having them run around where you can't see their legs like the Daleks do, the Daleks, you can't really see their legs so they don't look silly. The Quarks are more like the Crotons would be, where giving them legs makes them look silly. And then them kind of walking around, you can see them bobbing. It's hard to take things like that seriously. It's the trouble the Crotons have as well. The Quarks are just not a threatening design at all. If you saw one show up about to kill you, he'd probably be able to kill you because you'd be too busy laughing at it. So that's my thoughts on episode 2. Not a lot going on. Kind of a forgettable second part, as second parts tend to be often, honestly. But I'm still enjoying Troughton, and Troughton's great. So that's my thoughts on that. About to watch episode 3. But while you're at it, while you're here watching, go ahead and click that like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I also have a Patreon if you like what I do and want to contribute to what I do. There is a link to that down in the description below. I'd certainly appreciate you checking that out. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching.